Sketches of life. Smartphone shopping. The scene takes place at a cell phone retail outlet, where large phone carriers have their newest smartphone models on display and for sale. There are two salesmen. The main salesman's name is Danny. He's wearing a 3-button company shirt, though he looks like he'd be more comfortable in a muscle shirt or out at a nightclub. It's the middle of the afternoon and there aren't many other people shopping. Another guy named Mark enters and begins to look around. Danny calls him and goes over. "Welcome to World Mobile. My name's Danny. Is there anything I can help you out with?" "Yeah, I need to replace this bad boy," Mark says, holding up a very dated mobile phone. "I'm interested in some newer models like the ones I see in all those retarded commercials you guys put on TV." "No problem. This display is where we keep all of our newest 5G models. Feel free to take a look and try them out." "Thanks," Mark says. Danny moves away to give him time to handle the cell phones. Like most of these stores, the phones have an anti-theft cord attached to the back. Mark picks up one of the new models, looks it over, then pulls the waistband away from his pants and aims down into his pants and snaps a picture with the phone, presumably of his genitalia. Nobody sees him do this. Danny is helping another customer. Mark looks at the photo with the phone in disappointment, deletes it, and puts the phone back down. He picks up another model and does the exact same thing. Again, nobody sees him. He looks more pleased with the result this time. By the time he tries the third phone, both Danny and his coworker see him do it while standing behind the cash register. Their eyes briefly widen in shock. They both speak under their breath. "Did you just see that?" "Yeah," Danny says. "You want to kick him out?" "Me? You were the one who called dibs. He's your problem," his coworker says. "I ain't going up to that guy and telling him to leave. They don't pay us enough money for that," Danny says. "Danny! Yeah, Danny, right?" Mark calls over to him. "Can you come over here? I need some help with this model." Danny says under his breath before approaching, "Get ready to call the cops." Danny then cautiously approaches Mark. "What can I help you with, sir?" "Yeah, I just tried to get this camera to work on this dynamic 5G and something seems different." "Sir, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to stop doing that. It's against company policy." "Well, how am I going to know which phone to buy?" "Sir, you can't just take a photo of your genitalia with our property. I can have you thrown out of here for that. We'll probably call the cops on you. It's against the law." "I just told you," Mark says. "I couldn't get it to work. I took a shot of my genitalia with those other phones." He points at the first two. Danny then looks horrified. "Don't worry, I deleted them." "Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." "Why?" "I need to find the right phone. I'm definitely buying one today. So far, the leader in the clubhouse is this second model, the Europa S7, but I just want to try out the rest." "That's fine," Danny says, "but you can't photograph your penis with our phones." Then what in the world is the point of owning one of these things if you're not taking pictures of your junk? "I don't make that many phone calls, so I'm not buying it for call quality." Danny looks at him. "You know, some people like texting." "Pictures of my junk? Sure," Mark responds. "I send out my fair share of those, but I won't be doing much else with that Europa model." "There are thousands of apps, games, functions, you name it. Texting, web browsing, social media, anything. These phones are designed to take you to hell and back." "Yeah, sure, you bet, whatever. I don't do any of that stuff. I have two hobbies, and one of them is to chart my aging by examining my penis wrinkles. The other is irrelevant. I need the best camera on the market for photography, and I need to know if there is an app specifically designed to put a glossy finish on my penis images." "What kind of sick pervert wants to watch his cock get old? Are you a gay porn actor? One of those freaky modern art guys? Nope, just a guy. I may be a little vain, but we've all got our hobbies. Look, just tell me which one's the best for making my junk look awesome. You got your sale, and I'll be out of your hair. I don't know which one's the best for photos of your junk. Alright, what do you know? Looky here. Danny's commission, on the brink, walking right out that door to find another salesman that knows his junk. Easiest sale in the world. Cash in one hand, junk in the other. Got a $100 cash tip for the guy that can point me in the direction of the best cock camera in the business. Okay, Danny says, looking around to make sure nobody's within earshot. Get the Supernova 5G and download the manufacturer's deluxe photography app bundle. They have a specifically designed flashbulb mechanism for private use. Very impressive, Daniel. You've got yourself a sale. Daniel escorts Mark to the cash register to ring him up, avoiding eye contact with his coworker. Mark may as well be taking a walk in the park as he casually completes the purchase. And scene. Recorded May 16th, 2013.